Shot 2014 at the Boulder Range. Going to be talking to Armscore Rock Island Armory. And going to be talking to Martin. Brother, how you doing?
How you doing, Stuart?
Good to see you again. It's been a couple of years.
Well, nice to see you again.
You've been a very busy man from what we've been discussing now.
You bet. We've been doing a lot of plant expansion last couple of years. You know, growing our plant, growing our brand. Of course, when you came a couple of years ago, we showed you our neat little cartridge, the 22 TCM round, right?
That 22 TCM was like a high-speed wasp coupled with a nice big glob of butter, I think. I don't know. It's kind of hard to really wrap my head around that, but it was really nice.
I agree with the butter, man, because it shoots the smoothest butter.
It was. I think we even picked you up with the little compliment you gave about, oh, well, that was pretty good.
Well, you know, it's a great round. We've been selling a lot of it this year. You know, we've been able to deliver pretty good. Even ammo-wise, we've been able to deliver pretty good. I mean, I'll be honest, I got a little complaint here and there that maybe they got the gun, not the ammo, not the gun. We're trying to fix it up, getting more steady with it. And after all, it's only really our second full year releasing the product.
Any new endeavor is going to be a little rough at times, and things are rough for companies when they start with new product or when they start with new stuff. And the key is to really kind of stick with the endeavor and push through it and smooth everything out.
I agree with that. The other reason is, you know, I'm one of the guys who invented the round, so kind of want it out there, right? You want to keep on sticking to it.
It's almost like a child.
Yes, exactly. You want to mold it and shape it into something great. And you know, we keep on going. So we have some new stuff.
Yeah, I'd like you to tell me about what you have new, what perhaps a little bit about what's in the works for right now, but then also what is available. And we're going to get together a little bit later and go over some of the history of the company, because there's some history that I was not aware of that you just told me about, and I'm really interested in that, as you already know. So
pretty interesting knowing I'm third generation, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, really weren't known before that, but so I guess maybe I can go into the history just a little bit here.
Just give me a snapshot right now, and then let's go into the new stuff.
You know, we've been around for 70 years. You know, my grandfather bought the company about 3 weeks before the Japanese invaded the Philippines. So you can imagine how successful our endeavor was at the very beginning.
That was a little challenging.
They confiscated all our guns after we did that.
Did they put your grandfather's people to work manufacturing for them at the time?
We weren't manufacturing firearms at the time. It was a sporting goods gun shop, hunting outdoor store. And my grandfather always wanted to get into manufacturing. That was the line of what he wanted to do. So after the war, we recouped some of our money, and the store was doing very well, so we went into investing into manufacturing in 1952. So we were licensed #1 in the Philippines. We came out with a 22 rifle that was, as we call it, made in a backyard operation. Put together the factory as you can see it today, at least the original property, not the buildings, all the buildings we put up over the years, in 1958. And you know, we're what is Armscore today, the largest manufacturer of 1911s. And of course we have the innovative products like the 22 TCM. So what we did was, the original gun was the 9-22 TCM combo, and we still sell that combo at Target and the Standard. But what we did is, a lot of people have confidence in that round now. So we have dedicated TCMs. We have a commander carry style and a standard, and a enhanced version with VZ grips, and then a full-size type limited standard division race gun type with magwell and everything. It looks really cool. It's mainly for looks, and if you want to have something that looks really good on the range and shoots a TCM. And of course we came out with our single stack 22 TCM, which we're going to be releasing this July. Beautiful.
Now, is there a possibility of maybe any other platform for the TCM?
Well, we've got a bolt-action rifle. So it's our first endeavor into center-fire hunting rifle. I showed it last media day. We've got it down there, but I had some issues developing it, and I think it'll be resolved by February, March, and we should also have a May, June, or July release on the rifle as well. I took down a 200-pound pig with it and scrambled its brains, so I know it works. It's pretty nice. 2,900 feet per second out of an 18-inch barrel. Sea level, 80% humidity.
Right. Beautiful. Hey, the technical aspects, I love it. So what's new for 13 and, you know, the end of 13 and 14 then?
Well, 14 is interesting. Kind of new, completely new pistol. By the end of 2014, it should be out. I don't want to say too much about it. There's some people here who will be really jealous. I can only say that some of it's patentable. And there hasn't been anything really new and innovative in the firearms industry in a long time that you could patent. I think we've got something. We're consulting with the lawyers. So come back next year and see that. But we got a little baby 380.
Well, I got news for you, brother. I think I'll be talking to you before next year, but we'll get into that later.
We got a baby 380 that looks exactly like a 1911. In fact, the parts inside are pretty much miniaturized 1911 parts. That's going to be fun. So we'll sell the Baby Rock. I call it the Baby Rock for right now because I have no idea what to call it. And when you're doing that, maybe even like some combination packs with the other stuff, matching serial number stuff. You know how guys love that.
Yeah.
You know, and possibly a carbine rock for the 22 Magnum 1911.
That would be nice.
So look for that throughout the year. Probably around summertime we'll be releasing a bunch of those things. We've been working on this for about a year and a half now, so well in July is about a good time.
Very good. How are, if you don't mind, just touching base on it lightly, how are things going in Montana?
Montana's wonderful. We've already moved twice. We're about to move our third time. We bought a 4-acre property out there and we're putting up the buildings now. So we're going to move from our 9,000 square foot facility that we have now. The new building is going to be 10,000 square feet with a 5,000 square foot warehouse next to it, and then we're hopefully going to put up 2 or 3 more buildings over the next couple of years and continue growing. We went from 6 employees, we're now up to 42 in Montana.
Beautiful. So you're employing the locals.
You know, as a Filipino, I'm exporting jobs to the United States. You know, I'm outsourcing.
Hey, that's what we like to hear, brother. That's what we love to hear, man. So we'll get together here in the next little period of time, and I really want to go into some detail about the history of the company and your family, your grandfather, your dad, and of course we talked about that. We touched lightly on that earlier when we were able to touch base here this morning. But I'm really looking forward to shooting some of your firearms here in just a bit.
Well, enjoy it. I know I do. So that's what I like about media day. I get to shoot once in a while, something like this, because as the president of the company, I get to shoot.
Well, you know, responsibility, right?
That's right. Office range. You'd think I'd choose the range, right?
Which one would you prefer to do?
But I gotta make money so I can go to the range. Right?
Absolutely. Hey, don't we all? Okay, brother. Well, listen, you have a safe trip back home. I know you don't have a long way to go, but
no problem.
We'll talk soon.
All right, thank you.
Okay.